Welcome to another beautiful day here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're looking at the awesome 2016 Yukon Denali 4-wheel drive, shown here in the very nice iridium metallic. Under the hood, it's rocking the Ecotec 3 6.2 liter direct injected V8 engine with the 8-speed automatic transmission. Now we are going to be taking a look at the inside of the vehicle, but first I would like to show off this cool feature where if you open up either the front or the rear door, the running boards will automatically extend, which is a pretty cool feature. Now on the inside, the upholstery is all leather, and down here are the controls for the 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, including 4-way lumbar support. And on the inside of the driver's side door, there is quite a bit of storage, as well as that beautiful wooden grain trim. And the Bose premium speakers, which do allow for the best sound and quality when rocking out to your music. And up here is the 2 memory sets for the pedals, mirrors, and seats. Up here is the child lock, window lock, powered windows, powered mirrors, as well as power folding mirrors, and the powered lock and unlock. Now I'm going to start this beast up, so 1 foot on the brake and then push and hold the push start ignition, which is pretty cool. So starting off on the left hand side here are these 3 buttons here, which are for the heads up display, which I will show in just a second. So this button will move the heads up display up and down. This will change the different information that is displayed, and this will change the brightness of the display. And now I will be showing it off, hopefully. So hopefully you can see that it does have a 0 for the speed, and then I also have the revs up there. So as I step in the accelerator, you can see the revs will do climb. And over here on the left hand side is also the exterior lights, 4-wheel drive control, and the trailer brake. And up here is the traction control, parking assist, lane keep assist, and this button here is the manual override for the automatic running boards. And this button here will move the pedals towards and away from the driver. We have the lights and indicators, all of the cruise control buttons, forward collision warning, and the heated steering wheel, which is very nice for those cooler months. And on the back of the left hand side here, we have the 2 buttons for the favorites for the radio. And over here on the right hand side, we have the Bluetooth and hands-free buttons, as well as these buttons here that help you navigate your way through the driver digital screen. And over behind the right hand side are the 2 volume buttons for the radio. Now as we take a look at the center touch screen here, the vehicle does come with AM, FM, and XM radios, as well as you can connect your phone to it. That projection icon means that it is Car Apple Play as well as Android Auto friendly, and it does also come with navigation. So as I press that, a map does pop up, which is pretty nice. And there are also some settings, text message settings, and some OnStar settings to go through. And speaking of OnStar, up here in the rear view mirror, if you click that blue button right there, you will be connected to OnStar, and they can help you out with any situation that you are in, including pinpointing a destination for you here on the screen. Now below the screen are the radio controls. So volume on the left, changing of the stations on the right. The radio button will switch between AM, FM, and XM radios, and the media button will switch between any USB imports, auxiliary import, or any Bluetooth devices that are connected. Now this is a pretty cool button right here. When I press that, the screen will actually move up, and then a secret little storage area is revealed, as well as a handy USB port. And to close that, all you have to do is press the button again and it will come back down. And now looking at the Aircon Controls, it does include front and rear defrost, as well as dual climate control. So I can have the driver set to 19 and the passenger set to 20, which is quite nice for when the driver and passenger do have different temperature wants. The vehicle also does come with heated and cooled driver and passenger seats, which is perfect for year round. And this little section right here is for the rear climate control. So here's the rear climate control lock button, auto button, and on off. And then this will change the different fan speeds, where you want it to go, and then this will be changing of the temperature. There's also some storage that is located here, and there's an auxiliary power outlet, as well as 2 USBs that are located in here. And there is also 2 cup holders, and all you have to do is push down and they are revealed. Now in between the seats, there's this nice armrest here, as well as this nice spot to place your phone. And if your phone is wireless charging capable and you place it here when the vehicle is running, it will begin to charge, which is quite nice. And lifting that up on the inside, there is quite a lot of storage. And if I lift this up, there's actually some more in there, as well as 2 more USB ports, an auxiliary import. And on this side, just give me a second here to put that little storage bit back, there's also another auxiliary power outlet. And if I look up from there, there's this gorgeous sunroof, which is perfect for letting in some of that fresh air and sunshine. And if it is a little bit too sunny outside, you can always just pull the shade over and block it all out. And that is controlled and operated using the buttons located up top here. And the button right to the right of that is the automatic trunk button, where you can have it open up all the way, 3/4 of the way, or even off. And the buttons located just ahead of that are the 3 garage door buttons, which is quite handy. And if we make our way over to the passenger side, there is this glove box here which opens up and offers a decent amount of storage. And then on the passenger side door, there is the powered windows, powered lock and unlock, that beautiful wooden grain trim, and the Bose premium speakers. Have a look at those gorgeous 22-inch 6-spoke aluminum wheels there as we make our way over to the rear of the vehicle. Lined along this whole rear bumper are the ultrasonic rear parking sensors, which do go hand in hand with the colored backup camera that does show up for you on the inside of the vehicle on the center screen, which is quite useful for when backing this vehicle up. Now before we take a look at the trunk, there's this cool feature where if you double click this lower left button here on the key fob, the glass piece will actually become unlocked. You can lift that up, and so if there's anything that you need to get at quickly back here, you can now do so with ease. And as I close that, there are a few different ways to open up the trunk. One is to press the button located on the inside of the vehicle, another is to press the button located just behind that little handle there. And the third option is to double click the lower right hand button here on the key fob, and the trunk will open automatically. And once it is fully open back here, there's quite a lot of room, as well as there's a hook on the right and left hand side, which is great for securing a cargo net to help separate some of the items. There's also some storage here located underneath, which is again very nice for separating some of those items. Now there are these buttons right here. Oh, almost left out this handy auxiliary power outlet. Wouldn't want to forget that, folks. It comes handy. Now these buttons here, these do control the third row, these control the second row. So if you press and hold down on that button right there, the third row seats will actually fold down flat, which is pretty cool. Now you already have lots and lots of room back here, but now you have more. But we can even expand that even more. So if we click these second row buttons right here, so if we press it down, once again, the second row seats will actually fold down flat. So again, we're pressing it down, and they fold down flat. Now there's tons of room back here, folks. But now if we press these second row seats once again, so again pressing down on the button, the second row seat will actually unhook itself and lift up. And again, if you press down, the second row seat will unhook, lift itself up, and when these third row seats are up, that means that now anybody getting in and out of that third row can now do so with ease. Once again, pushing these third row seats up is automatic, so you're just pressing up now on those buttons, and the third row seats will come up automatically. Now you can close the trunk either manually with the handle or with the button, and it will close automatically. Now as it is closing, I'm going to take a few steps over here to show you all the different accessories that do come with the vehicle. So here are all the different floor mats that do come with it. These are some more heavy duty ones, so if you do spill anything on them, they will help divert any liquids and salt and grime anything away to help keep everything nice and protected. There are also these headrests here, which are replacements for the ones at the front, because the ones that are currently in there do have DVD screens in the back, which I will get to in just a bit, which is also really cool. And within this box are 2 Bluetooth headsets for the DVD screens. Now I do have one more surprise. I'm going to be locking the vehicle and hitting the remote start, and we're going to try and get a bit of an exhaust note here. Oh yeah, gotta love that 6.2 liter V8 engine. Now looking at the rear passenger side door here, on the inside there is quite a lot of storage, as well as that beautiful wooden grain trim and the powered window control. Now getting into the back seat is again made simple and easy thanks to the automatic running boards here. Now, before I actually do take a step into the second row seats right here, I would like to show off this cool feature where you can manually fold down the seats with this handle right there. We're going to lift it back up because there is this other button located right there. And so you can either pull that handle and let it close, or you can actually press that button and it will fold down the same way. Now if you press this button a second time while it's in this position, it will do the same thing as before, and it will actually unhook and lift up, so now there is lots of room for anybody to get into that third row. Push that down, lift that up, and now I'm going to have a seat now in the second row. And so behind the passenger seat there is some storage, as well as there is some behind the driver's seat. And behind the middle console there's a nice little storage area, as well as an auxiliary power outlet and a regular power outlet, which is great for charging some of the mobile devices. There is also rear air conditioning controls right here, so temperature on the right, fan speed on the left, as well as rear heated seats, which is very nice for those cooler months. Now we're getting to the really cool part, which are the screens here, one on the passenger side, and there is also one behind the driver's seat. Now with these screens, you have all these inputs located at the back here, the on-off button, the source button, even a USB port back here, which is pretty cool. And then you can also tilt the screen to whichever angle you do want by just pulling down on that little tab right there. And again, you do have those dual Bluetooth headsets that do allow you to listen to whatever movie you are listening to. Now as I turn around here, these second row seats have this nice armrest right here that does fold down and fold up, which is pretty cool and handy. And now I'm gonna make my way over to the third row seating. Here we are. And so over here on the left, we have two cup holders as well as this handy auxiliary power outlet, which is very nice for anybody sitting back here that needs to charge their device. And over on the right hand side, there is a cup holder on that side too, so no drinks will be spilled back here. And by the way, you can fit a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 within this vehicle, which is very, very nice. What a gorgeous looking vehicle, both inside and out, folks. They don't get much better looking than this. And it is also equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar, as well as having its very own 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, which does mean that you can connect your mobile devices to it whilst in the vehicle, which will help move time along very quickly when you are going on some of those longer rides. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the awesome 2016 Yukon Denali 4-wheel drive, shown here in the very nice Iridium Metallic. Under the hood, it's rocking the Ecotec 3 6.2 liter direct injected V8 engine with the 8-speed automatic transmission. If you want to test drive this vehicle, we are located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, and we would be very happy to show you that we will do whatever it takes.